Welcome to Matt and Jamie's Extravaganza. Hi everyone, I'm Jamie.
I'm Matt. And we're the Van Dwellers.
Ooh, nice.
We can still be the Van Dwellers.
I like the Van Dwellers. I liked that whole phase of our life.
I think we should bring it back.
I would love to. Anyways, my name's Jamie. I live in a van.
My name's Matt, and I also live in a van.
I don't like it. My name's Jamie, whatever, here we are. I don't know, it's like the hardest thing to just start. Howdy!
Cuckoo-choo!
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, y'all!
No, I hate it.
Howdy, y'all!
Nope, I hate it when you talk like that.
Maybe this would be the intro.
Okay. We should start this introductory episode with a little bit of background of like who we are and what we're doing. So,
And we live in our 2000 Ford E350 diesel four-wheel drive van, and we're going to start a podcast.
because everybody has a podcast nowadays.
Yeah, so we need to be like everyone else.
What year is it? It's 2019, and in July of 2018, Matt and I decided to move out of our rented apartments and move into a van full time so that we could travel around and do this. So I have a job that is remote and I work from my computer. I'm a health coach, and Matt is a photographer.
Yeah, so I mostly do automotive photography, but I do product photography and families and pets and all that nonsense. So we just meet a lot of interesting people on the road, and we want to kind of share some stories with them. And people do like talking to us about where we've been, and we hope that that will spark conversation with other people, places they've been, places we should possibly go. This isn't going to be 100% about van life. It just seems like that's what brings us all of these conversations together, or even possible, because we travel so much.
Yeah, I would definitely say that, people are always like, how do you like it? How do you like, living in the van? And I'm like, it's fine. Like, the van part is normal. Like, it's just a small house. Like, that's, like, normal now. It's the interesting part is, like, all the different, like, every day we're in a different location, and each location has different people and different stories, So it's like we get to every day. I feel like we've said this from the beginning, but, like, we've only been on the road for a year and a half, and it feels like we've been on the road for, like, our entire lives. Like,
yeah,
because every day is so packed full of just, like, new experiences. It's not like the same thing every day, which I love.
Yeah, every day has its own story. So this will also be a good thing to help document who we're hanging out with, what we're doing at the time, because every introduction we plan on hopefully giving an update of where we were at, where we've been, kind of like a little synopsis, just so people, they see Instagram and Facebook posts and stuff, but people still want to know stories. So we hope this is kind of a way that people can, they kind of like to live vicariously through us. And again, it's not about van life, but it essentially comes down to that's what our life is. So it's just something cool that we figured we'd try for a little bit.
So should we workshop a title for the podcast? On the Road with Matt and Jamie? That's lame.
Yeah, how about
Traveling Circus Tent?
Should we have people tell us what we should do? Should we do a Facebook poll or Instagram
Yeah,
poll?
that'd be fun. They're probably all going to be terribly inappropriate.
Yeah, most likely.
Are we keeping this PG? That's also another important question I need to know.
I don't know. I think it just depends. I think we can do like Radiolab or something like, hey, this could be an explicit, there's going to be
explicit content.
Yeah, I've been thinking about the hip-hop evolution. No.
Be like Karen Trombley, you might not want to listen to this one.
A lot of F's.
That's Matt's mom, for the record.
A lot of F's and all that kind of stuff. I think we can do both. I think I could bleep it out. I guess we could.
I don't know. I just know sometimes you get on a roll and the F-bombs start flying.
Yeah, that's how it happens. It's just how we talk, though.
We don't really talk about, like, murder or anything a
Well,
lot.
I mean,
Depends on what happened that day, I guess.
Yeah, it depends on if the person's still in here or not. If we disposed of their body, or if
Yeah, that's true. We can't, and we can never tell you, like, warn you what the people we're with are gonna say.
Right. Yeah, that's
So.
very true.
Okay, so any other goals that you have for, like, the reasons we're doing this?
Oh man, I think it's just gonna expand our friendships, and
Me too. I think it'll just be a really fun way to get to know people.
yeah, and I think we'll just like befriend some more amazing people,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully we can like share this and get people known for doing things, even if they don't want to, then yeah, whatever. But like if they have like a social media or something, and maybe it's something they just pride themselves on doing, and think like, hey, it would be cool to do this, but I don't have enough people that follow me or are interested, and maybe one day we'll get big enough where we can do that.
Well, see, so one thing you should know about Matt is that he's always like,
I'm a big dreamer.
oh yeah, like every like you come up with some idea and he immediately thinks of like the next version of that idea, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Or the biggest version you could possibly
Yeah, and
think
it's like we're just doing this for fun, and he's like, yeah, but when we're famous for this, and I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa, we just started. It's just for fun.
It's like Entertainment 720.
Very serious entrepreneur over here.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it'll be cool, and maybe I'll meet some more people that I can take photos for. And I do
Yeah,
want to
totally.
do, one of the things that I want to do is I want to start doing video documentaries about interesting people. So this might be able to help do
Mhm.
that too. So it should be
It's
pretty
true.
awesome. So yeah, should we talk about where we've been, what we've just kind of been doing recently?
Sure. Currently, we are in, I don't know where we are.
Minnesota.
Benton Lake or
Al's
something?
Lake. No, it's Benton Lake in Minnesota, right near South Dakota. I think we're, what did I say, an hour and a half from Sioux Falls,
Mm-hmm, yeah.
South Dakota. We drove all the way through Minnesota today. We didn't.
Mhm.
We left from Wisconsin last night at a really cool. That last night? Where did we stay last night?
Okay, so another warning. Literally every time you are going to be like, oh, I wonder what they are, and you ask us, like, we don't know. We'll have to think back and, like, it's like when someone asks you, like, what you had for dinner last night, and it's, like, really hard to remember.
Yeah, exactly. So,
But anyway,
like,
so
if you went out to dinner every night somewhere new, and someone asked you where you went to dinner the night before, you'd be confused.
recently we drove up through we were in Michigan visiting some family and doing some things, and we drove up through northern Michigan, through the Upper Peninsula, into Wisconsin, and now we're in Minnesota.
Yep.
And we're heading west for the winter.
One of the people I shoot for is Leelanau Wine Cellars, and they're in just north of Traverse City, and they are
In Michigan.
in Michigan. So we stopped there and got some product, whatnot, and some more wine to drink. Like, we're drinking Witch's Brew right now. So man, it's a free ad. The first one will be a free ad for them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, but anyway, it was just stuff. We got some more stuff for me to shoot, and we've been shooting across
Yeah, that's true.
since we've gotten here. So that's kind of like our
Yeah.
thing.
In the Upper Peninsula, like the last couple days in the UP, and then in like Wisconsin, we did a couple photo shoots. So Gabe, sorry, my phone. I should turn my phone on silent.
There you go.
So Gabe, who's the guy that we work with at Leelanau, he said that Leelanau's like social media is strongly women. So all of a sudden, I am Matt's model with all
Yep.
this wine and stuff. So we've been having fun with that the last couple days, trying to get creative.
We've been charging everything out the van because we first time saw sun today in like 4 days. So it gets a little nerve-wracking with the solar. So for us
Yeah.
to charge things. Yesterday we went into a coffee shop, and I brought the power strip in, and I had like
Oh my
every
gosh.
slot
They
plugged
freaking
in.
hated us. I was so self-conscious being there. One, because I already had coffee, and then Matt was like, let's go to the coffee shop. And I was like, I literally just bought coffee at the gas
It's a longer
station.
story than that, but
And then I was like, well, whatever, I'll just buy like food there or something. So I'm not just sitting there with my outside coffee. And we walk up and there's a big sign on the door, no outside food or drink. So I'm like so self-conscious.
Yeah, so
And Matt has his freaking his power strip
yeah, I got a power strip
with literally every plug full.
We had and then we were swapping other stuff out that needed to be charged. So that's
Yeah,
kind of what we do.
My life
We're
is
crazy.
That's like one thing I wasn't anticipating moving into the van was like how many more cords would be in my life. But I think it's
my
the
God.
same number of cords, but they're in such a
yeah.
smaller area that it's like really noticeable. I don't know. It's been really hard on me. The whole cord
hard.
situation. It's one of my biggest complaints.
Biggest complaints, yeah. So just want to meet a lot of cool people on this. We want to. Jamie wants a dog.
He just said that because I was just looking at Instagram and it's just all dogs.
So yep, and just have a good time with it. We're not really making a serious. Hopefully, maybe we'll have some serious episodes. I'm sure. I'll probably cry. That'll definitely happen. All right, so that's all we're gonna do, I think, for the introduction.
Yeah.
You think that's good?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be fine. See you next time with our first interesting guest.
Whoever that may be, or it might just be us again.
Yeah, that actually might happen. So
Yeah.
you never know.
All right. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye.